Hi, I'm Kendall. I'm an education advocate and a mom. And I'm here with my friends today on DETV Every Woman. And we're going to be talking about managing life. But before we get to that, we're going to introduce ourselves.
Hey, how's everybody doing? My name is Shayna Starks. I am a comic book writer and a singer-songwriter. I am so happy to be on DETV Every Woman.
I am Mecca Joy. I am an entrepreneur and HR professional, and I am super excited to be here.
And last, but certainly not least,
Hey y'all, I'm Max Vanity. I too am a writer. I write reviews in the space of travel, dining, leisure, and novelty, and I write music as well.
so today we're talking about managing life. And earlier you said,
I drop coffee on.
I can do this. So tell us, how does it that you manage life?
So I did name drop Stephen Covey. I am of the school of Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And you know, those habits include being proactive, putting first things first, which is a big component of time management. Understanding time management is exactly how you manage life.
Okay. I don't know about you. You're not supposed to time management and me. Procrastination is a thing. What about you guys?
I'm definitely working on not procrastinating because I don't like rushing, and I don't like for my work to come back. As an entrepreneur, I do graphic design, and if I procrastinate and a project is due and, I wait till the last minute, client might come back and want edits, and, then the service, my service diminishes. So I try to get it done as soon as possible. That way I'm not waiting till the last minute. I learned that in college too. I procrastinated a lot, and sitting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, writing papers was not fun. And I know that my grade definitely was affected by procrastinating. So I try not to as much as possible in these recent years.
Yeah. Correct.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a procrastinator. I work well under pressure. Like, even when I write music, like, I literally can be outside of the studio. I'm like 10 minutes to go, and I'm like, all right. And I think I'm getting good music going on here. But yeah, I do struggle with that. So if y'all can give me some pointers, I am all open ears.
Well, so managing life is also, it's not just about time, but it's about relationships and health, right? Do you take care of you first, or do you put everybody else in front of your needs?
So here's how it went for me. Obviously, we all have those friends who just seem to have it all together. And I had a friend, and she just seemed to have it all together. And for my birthday, she bought me a planner, like pen to paper, planner. And I was like, oh, what?
Yeah, nothing.
But it was a happy planner. And I don't know if you guys know what the happy planner is. It has like all these stickers and stuff like that. And then one day I just opened a planner. I'm like, okay, I like stickers. Then I went to Michael's and got me some like colored pens. And I'm like, this is my life. So my life should look good. And then while I was writing these things down, it would get etched into my brain, and it would haunt me because I already wrote at 11 o'clock. I'm going to do this. And then I got the stickers, and I did all that. And I'm like, well, my life looks beautiful. It looks like a great life. And it was so great about the happy. I started putting pictures into it. So at the end of the year, I had a scrapbook. I didn't have a planner. So, and then something about
Check hair off. There you go.
the way that feels, it is, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like Captain America, like it's always getting done. I'm gonna tell you my little hack. These days when I write in my planner, I don't write the dates. So if I write on Tuesday, I'm gonna file my taxes, and I don't file my taxes on Tuesday, but I don't write a date, and I just continue to write my tasks. On Tuesday, I will see that same Tuesday with those same tasks until they actually get completed.
Except that you got to file your taxes.
Well, I mean, I got a couple of months.
That's right.
Google,
Google Calendar is my friend. I always tell everybody, if you are not on my calendar, I'm sorry. It didn't happen. I never talked to you. So that's something that I do use every single day. How about you?
I use Google Calendar, but also I read a book recently. It was called The 5 Second Rule. I can't remember the lady's name, but she is a famous author. And not Brene Brown. It was Mel Robinson. Yes.
Yep.
And in that book, it was like literally her saying, when you think about something, you got to count 5 seconds and then you go do it. I'll be honest, that helped me a lot. Waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, wanting to get up, go work out and do different things before my day started was very important to me. And I didn't know how else to do it. So I joined a group, and that group woke up at 5 a.m. But there were some days where I didn't feel like getting up, and it would be that I would hear Mel Robinson in the back, like, 5 seconds, Mecca, 5 seconds, get up, let's go. So that is one way that has helped me with not procrastinating or putting things off and not doing it. But I think mental health is important with that. I think when you procrastinate and you put things off, a lot of times you're either distracted or, you might be suffering from some self-doubt or, some things that you just don't want to do it just yet, So I think that, definitely paying attention to where you may be struggling to get those things done is definitely important as well.
I want to say, though, the procrastinators that on this couch are telling you,
we like, y'all good.
Yeah. I do, but for me, the procrastination is like, I do it better, right? Because I promised myself that I would get it done. So I'm going to fall on my face, so I will get it done. Yeah. And just.
Yeah. Sometimes you need accountability partners, too.
when it comes to art comes from within. So you create that on your own accord. So I'm never, any artists I work with, any creators I work with, that has to come from within. So when it comes to art, I'm always just like, when you feel it, then you do it. Never with art do I expect a deadline. I always welcoming. But when it comes to my articles, which are a little bit more critical, that can be done. It has to get done. Proactivity is doing the grunt work, the things that we don't want to do. And if we're saying to ourselves, I'm not bored. Like, really? All right. And these are the questions that I have with myself, because I say, well, you think you want that in a bag of chips? Well, I don't see no chips.
Sure. Yeah. Fulfiller.
I think it all depends too on what's important. Like if it's washing the dishes, I might procrastinate. You know what I mean? That can wait until later. But certain things, I don't know.
So somebody you brought up the mental health piece. I think this is that managing life piece, right? Right. What is it about life that makes us sometimes crazy and not able to manage, right? What is it in your life? Do you have things in your life that get hard in life sometimes?
Stress and anxiety. Like, I have a lot of people saying you need to stop having people live in your head that don't pay rent. And that always sits in my head, because I'm always like, oh my gosh. And it could be something that I don't even know is wrong with me. I just be on edge one day. But that's why I had actually started my comic books, because it helps me relieve some of the anxiety. I might be writing about a man in my comic book and getting all my frustrations out in the book rather than, telling them face to face. So it's just different coping methods for anxiety relief.
That's managing life, right? Finding those different hacks, finding that happy planner, the comic book, and
I got a hammock outside of my house. I have a hammock outside of my house. Recently, I've really been going in and doing things that really bring me joy. So, like, I like to hike. Recently, me and a girlfriend, we've been hammocking. So we go out to a park and hammock. I actually set up some cords in front of my house or in my backyard so that I can hammock. So anytime I'm feeling stressed, I go sit out in my hammock and I just relax. So I experience the anxiety, and I'm going through menopause. So I sometimes when I'm stressed, I start sweating just like I just did now. And so if that's noticeable, I was having a hot flash. But that's breathing meditation is something I do a lot too. So finding what works for you, I think, is important.
So I would say, look, I think we're all going to go get a hammock and we're going to go hands like guests together.
Go ahead.
And one of the next episodes, I believe we're going to be talking about menopause because, we don't talk about menopause enough. Thank you all for joining us today on DETV Every Woman. We're having a great time talking about managing life and how sometimes we don't manage it.
No.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
At this.